Welcome viewers. Today we want to look at variation and we want to state what variation. And variation here we are saying is whereby a variable is dependent on another variable, or one variable is dependent on two other variables, or even three. Now, therefore we start with types of variation. Types of variation. The types of variation we look at, we want to look at four of them. And one is direct, the first one is direct variation. The second one is indirect variation. The third one is the joint variation. Then the fourth one we want to look at is the partial variation. The partial variation. Now let's start with direct variation. Let us start with direct variation. Direct variation. What do we mean by direct variation? So for a direct variation is where one value, when one value decreases, the other one increases also. Or when one value decreases, the other one decreases. The other one decreases. And that's how we are able to write. So we need to write an equation under the direct variation so we are able to know if this value is decreasing, what will be the effect on the other values. When you go, for example, you go to a shop to buy books, the total price that you are going to give the shopkeeper it will depend on the number of books you will buy. So it means that if you buy more books, then it means you will pay more. Therefore, that's why you're saying the more books will have higher cost. That's what a direct variation. Or if you buy few books, then you will spend less than if you had bought more. And that's where a good example where we have what we call direct variation. And here now we can say that when one value increases, the other one increases also. Now let's look at an example so that we are able to see. We are able to see example one. And the cost C of buying books depends on the number of books and bought. And I say if the cost of buying 5 books is 120 shillings, then I can ask calculate. Just ask calculate. I'm a find. I'm a find. I get out of find. It's already a find. Let me use the word find here. Find. Roman part A. The equation connecting C and N. B. The cost of buying 10 books. Cost of buying 10 books. Now let's look at the solution here. Look at the solution. Now to this one, we have to write an equation. So let's say let us have C. You have been told that C varies directly as N, and that's how we write. Varies directly as N. And therefore, for me to write an equation, I need to remove this sign here so that I am able to get an equation. When I remove this sign, I will introduce a constant and an equal sign, which will be C equals 2. Now, this is my N, then I will say K. But now K here will represent a constant. Remain a constant. This constant, if you read this question, then this constant will tell you, it will give you the price. Just give you the price of a book. Just give you the price of a book. So if I ask if you find the price of a book, then simply you could find the value of K. And that's where I'm using a constant, because it's a constant, and it will enable us to solve that one. Now, from our question here, we are being told that C now, you can see the question where if the cost of buying 5 books is 120. So 120 shillings, you get 120, you pay 120 shillings when you are buying 5 books, and that is N. So my C, you can see my C is 120 and my N is 5. So I substitute here. So it will be 5 times K, which is 5K. And therefore, I have to divide it by 5. I have to divide it by 5. So what do I get here as my K? I get my K as, this one is 1, it goes here, 2, then 24. It goes here, 24 times. 24 times. So my K is, the value of K is 24. And how do I write now the equation? The equation connecting the two values, the two constants. We are finding the equation connecting. The equation connecting would be like this now. C equals to what? K, but I have my K, 24, and N. So this is the equation connecting. Say that the number you want to buy, then so long as I know the cost of now book, then I can find the total cost. So if I will give me a value the number of books I'm buying, then I will get the cost. Look at the number of pieces. That's A. Let's look at C, the part B now. But B is saying that the cost of buying 10 books. So cost, but I have the formula here. So it's 24, but they are 10 books. So therefore, I get as what? 10 times 24 is 240 shillings. 240 shillings. So therefore, the cost of buying 10 books will be 240. And that's how you are able to find direct variation. That's how equation values change directly from one another. Now, we look at indirect variation. Let us look at indirect variation. We have talked about also the second part here. We have written as indirect variation. Indirect variation. Now, for this case is where when one value decreases, the other increases, the other increases, and vice versa. And this one is vice versa. So if one value will decrease, the other will increases. And if in another case of the other vice versa is that if it is increasing, this one will decrease one value. And we want to give as an example. We want to look at an example. Example 1. Example 1, let's look at a value. Let us now apply something that you already have learned before on pressure. Let's look at pressure. The pressure on a surface. The pressure, actually let me call it the pressure P on a surface is inversely. Now, this direct is indirect. The direct or inverse the same, which I can write. Another one is indirectly proportional. Proportional to the surface area A. Very proportional. So in that proportion, I use another word here, which is inverse. So the word indirect or inverse, they are just one and the same thing. So the pressure P on a surface is indirectly proportional to the surface area A. If the area is 10 meters squared, then the pressure is 200 Newton per meter squared. Find, and let me look at A, the equation connecting P and A, then B I can decide finds area and surface area surface area when the pressure is 400 Newton per meter square. That's giving a simple equation there, simple example. Now this solution, how do we look at this difference now? This one, pressure is inversely proportional to, remember direct variation we were saying, direct variation was like this. Inverse variation is now derived as a reciprocal of that. So pressure is inversely proportional to area. So it's 1 over area. 1 over area there. So therefore, for me to remove this sign, that's simple there, I just introduce a constant, then over A. But our constant here, ong'uti will be a constant value that is not changing. The constant is not changing. Therefore, A and B will be variables. This will be a variable, and A will be a variable. So these two will be variables. So therefore, pressure will depend on area A. Let us look at that example so that we are able to solve it. Let's solve that question. We are being told that the pressure is 100. If the area is there, then the pressure is 200. Now we've been told that pressure, for our case, the pressure is 200 when run off K over, then area being told is 10. So I find K. K is over 1, I just cross multiply. Therefore, K will be K times 1 is K, then 2 times is 2000. 2000. And this one, because you will realize that this one will be newtons. This will be, the K will be newtons. Now, that's the value of K. Therefore, for me, the right equation is P equals to K is 2000 because it's going to be a constant over area A. So this is the equation. This is the equation connecting P and A. And therefore, this value P will depend on A. But I already have a constant value there, 2000. Sorry. If at B is asking B, that's find surface area when the pressure is 400. So pressure is 400 here, then I'll have to find A, 2000 over area A, 2000 over area A. Now, over area A. How do I find A? A times this one is will be A equals to 2000 divided by 400. Just cross multiply. This is just cross multiplication. 1 times 2000 is 2000. This times is 400. Of course, here it was 400. Then I just divided by 400. Divided by 400. And that's what I got as A. So what is my A? My A is 1, 5. My A is 5. So my area is 5 meter square. So that is what I learned the value of A. So from there, when I have the equation, I am able to solve and get the equation connecting the two letters, pressure and area. That's what we call inverse variation. That's a simple way of doing it. We can move on. The third one we have said it is joint variation. Now, viewers, you just click on the next video and then you will see on the joint variation and how I have done it. Thank you and thank you for watching.